Hi, so today we are going to teach you how to fold your infinity scarves so they can look nice and neat and tidy instead of the mess on the left. Now this first infinity scarf has a seam, so we will line that up, and it is a fabric that is very thin and it will wrinkle, so you have to make sure that you aren't stuffing your container too tight. But the KonMari folding does save us from a lot of wrinkles. As you go, you're going to remove the fuzz and hair and lint that you find and any other issues. You're going to nicely flatten the fabric by running your hands along it each time, each fold. And we are going to fold it a few extra times compared to what you are likely used to. This helps it maintain shape and stand up on its own, giving us that file folder look so we can find what we need when we need it in a nice hurry. We are going to do small little folds, and you will notice that I put a little X there because I didn't leave any space, and then it doesn't stay. We are going to refold and give that little extra space so that it doesn't pull apart and that it will stay and stand up on its own nicely. So the next two scarves are made of cotton knit jersey material, and this doesn't have a seam, and it also doesn't really retain shape well, and you'll see at the ends that it wrinkles over. So it can take a lot of your time to straighten it out, and then it's just going to wrinkle over anyways. So making this a little bit neater and tidier is great, but don't spend too much time on that because it's never going to stay perfect. These infinity scarves do not have a seam, so it doesn't really matter how you line it up. So I fold it in half and then I straighten it out again, sliding your hands along to straighten out the material. I folded it in half and then in thirds because we need to make it fairly small in order for it to retain its shape. If your ends aren't perfect, that's okay because they are going to get folded in and hidden anyways. And once again, I fold it into small sections quite a few times. And you will find what works for your material and your item. Don't forget to leave that space because I tend to forget that, obviously, as you just saw. So readjust as needed so that you leave that space and you have the items evenly folded to match what you have already done. It's nice to have them all match and the same height, same width, so that they fit in your container nicely or on your shelf nicely. Here's the third infinity scarf, which is like the second, and I just did it faster to show you that with practice it does get faster and it does get easier. You might wonder why you'd bother folding the KonMari method, but it does save space and it does make things neat and tidy so you can use them when you want them, instead of finding them in the back of the closet or having them ruined. See that they are neat and tidy and ready to use. And it is easy to transfer them from your folding area to the bin, and they will stay neat and tidy for you for when you want them. And they will also fit nicely on a shelf and stay nice and neat and tidy. Thank you for watching.